November 9, 1941, the President of the United States speaks. We are all in it, all the way. Every single man, woman, and child is a partner in the most tremendous undertaking of our American history. It will not only be a long war, it will be a hard war. That is the basis on which we now lay all our plans. That is the yardstick by which we measure just what we shall need and demand. Money, materials, doubled and quadrupled production, ever increasing. America answers the call. Fighters of the land. Fight of the sea. And the workers of industry. America's three musketeers of today, defenders of democracy. This is a mechanized age of speed and power on land, sea, and in the air. And America is the industrial giant with resources greater than any other nation. Behind the men in uniform are the men in overalls, who produce the greatest quantity of modern armament the world has ever known, that democracy shall triumph. Send me only your strongest and most fit has always been the demand of war. Every man who comes into the service is examined mentally and physically. The examination is made by experienced physicians and technicians, and it includes everything from teeth to flat feet. Thousands of men must be examined rapidly and economically. Special X-ray apparatus is needed to photograph the chest for tuberculosis. Several methods are now in use. Here is one of them. The men pass before the X-ray camera one by one. Skilled experts handle the controls. In less than a second, the magic rays pass through the chest and make a picture on a roll of sensitized paper. The exposed sheet is cut off and immediately developed. No delay. While still partially wet, the doctor studies the X-ray picture so that he can report on the condition of the lungs at once. If tuberculosis is present, even in its early stage, the shadows tell the tale. Here is the X-ray picture of John we saw him. John hasn't the slightest doubt that soon he will be in uniform. But what does the examiner find? The shadows that spell tuberculosis. John's case is not unusual. In one city where about 50,000 were examined for military service, more than 500 were rejected because of tuberculosis. Often, as in John's case, there may be no warning signal, no cough, no loss of weight, no fatigue. Yet the germs of tuberculosis are silently busy in the lungs. Any strain put on the body, as in military training, may give the germs the upper hand. Then they spread quickly and severely damage the lungs. Buck up, John. Good treatment will restore you to usefulness. But John rebelled. He doesn't want to give up. It's only natural that he should try to conceal the cause of his rejection. He doesn't feel sick. He is patriotic. He wants to do his share. So can you blame him for looking for a job? This is a war of men, metals, and machines. Tanks, ships, planes, and that means manpower for production. Any interference with the manpower behind the man behind the gun is so much sand in the gears. Time lost because of sickness is just that much gain for the enemy. Any tuberculosis is the arch enemy of young men and women, the leading cause of death among people in the age group 16 to 45, whether in defense plants or elsewhere. There is also the danger of spreading the disease to other workmen. Although a man may have tuberculosis in mild form and keep on working, just as John is doing, he can still spread the germ among the unsuspecting persons with whom he comes in contact. If the germs of tuberculosis made a bright red stain, you would see that stain passing from mouth to hand to tool and then to the next hand. One more move from hand to mouth and the transfer will be made. This is just one example. The next man may later carry the disease to his household and perhaps blight the life and career of a toddling son or daughter.